Breaking the Wall to Citizen Frugal Innovation. Liza Wohlfart, Fraunhofer Institute for Industrial Engineering IAO, Germany.
Have you ever been frustrated by a device that was too complex, that had buttons where you felt like, what does this even do? I don't know what this is. The amount of devices in our lives that are too complex is really frustrating and overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be like that. All around the world, there are simple solutions that have been developed, and it's often normal citizens, the everyday Jane, the everyday Joe, that come up with ideas for them. But that is only part of the picture, because there are also people in science and industry that are really enthusiastic about smart simplicity. The problem is that these two worlds are usually disconnected, and this is a problem because it can be the reason why citizens with great ideas fail. Sometimes they don't know how to go from their idea to a concept and to a prototype. Sometimes they have technical issues, or they don't know how to scale their solution. And what we try to do in our project is to bridge the gap, to break down the wall, and in doing so, specifically reach out to people that are usually not involved in innovation, but could still have wonderful ideas, like this guy. We did so by connecting two fields of science. The first one is citizen science, and that is the field that invites people to take part in scientific projects, usually for like observing birds or butterflies or monitoring the traffic. The other field is frugal innovation, and that looks into how can we develop simple solutions that are also affordable and sustainable. We connected these two fields to what we call citizen frugal innovation, and we did so by specifically inviting people that are part of vulnerable groups that are usually not involved in innovation, like elderly people, the LGBTQ community, people working in operational areas, or families. We ran 2 idea competitions in total, and we were super happy to see that a lot of people from all around the world joined, and actually quite a lot of percentages of them were from underrepresented groups. And they shared wonderful ideas with us that we helped to proceed. And I can just show you 3 of them today. The first one is a little device that captures the heat from an oven so that you can use it to heat up other rooms in the house. The second one is a stapling system for pots so that you can save energy while you're cooking. The third one is a matchmaking platform that connects tourists to the local elderly community so that they can meet and chat and share a meal. So what does it take to break the wall to citizen frugal innovation? The first thing you need is awareness, because citizen frugal innovation can really benefit society at large. For example, one of the elderly groups that we worked with, they came up with the idea that helps you with a solution that helps you to find shade when it's really hot and sunny. And this is, of course, that also will benefit you and me. The second thing is attention. We often think that it takes a designer or an engineer to come up with a great idea, but that's not true. Normal people have great ideas too, and everybody can be creative if they have trust and inspiration and support. And in our creativity sessions, what was really amazing for us is that people enjoyed the methods that we showed them, but what they even valued more was that somebody was just paying attention and listening and encouraging them. So I want to invite you that next time when you're frustrated with a device that is too complex, that has too many buttons, take that as an invitation to try and think about something really simple yourselves. And if you meet somebody who's enthusiastic about a simple idea, sit down, listen, and offer your hand. Thank you.
So yes, we're going to have questions from Mario. And then you.
Thank you, Liza, for bridging science and citizens. My question is, you select just some ideas to be developed. So one question is, how do you develop them? And the second one is, in science, something that doesn't work goes back to the drawing board. What do you do with citizens that their ideas are not developed to go back and get like the scientific method and try again?
Yeah. Yeah, so the thing, how our idea competitions worked is it was like 3 rounds. And in between the rounds, we had a jury that selected the best ideas to go forward. Yeah? And then we helped these good ideas to further proceed. So we developed some very simple methods based on the methods that we usually use to work with businesses or more experienced people. We make like very, very simple methods, and we help the people then to develop the idea further, to build a simple prototype. So we really work closely together with them throughout the different rounds. And then in the end of every competition, we had just a few ideas, of course, that were left. But we also, we also encouraged some of the others to go forward, even if they didn't make it to the end. We also had some that we called special mentions that were so good, so that we said, okay, maybe we'll try and find help for you too, so that you can go ahead. So.
Hi, Lisa. I love the idea. My grandfather would love to participate in this.
Yes.
And maybe my aunt may too, because they're all like innovative people. But how do you announce your application process to people?
It was one of the main thing is we had regional teams, so we had regional coordinators in a way for the outreach, and these guys, the regional teams, they connected with local people that could help us to get in touch, and we used, for example, we worked with some ambassadors for the LGBTQ community, for example, or with some elderly homes. So we really got in touch with people who are very, very close to these communities. And so that we could get them involved and spread the word, and because a lot about it is really encouragement and building trust. So you need the people who are already in the communities. And the good thing was that we had 2 idea competitions. So we ran a first one, and then we learned from it, and then we ran a second one. And what we changed in between, one of the things, for example, is that we gave more power to the people within the communities. So first we said, please make the connection, and then we kind of take over with your support. And the second competition, we said, okay, you do it, okay, and we help. We help you as good as you can, but you run it. And because they were very different, and then they were done very differently for the kids, for the old people, and so on. But it was super exciting to see, and I loved that they had so many great ideas that they could share, and that we could encourage them to do so. Yeah.
Do we have more questions? I think Mario, yeah. You should have a personal mic.
I'm sorry. Can you run us again through your impact numbers?
Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah. So we had 2 competitions and about more than 600 people joining from all over the world. And about 150 ideas coming in. Yeah.
More than that.
Yeah.
Have you built like the easy one, the one from the oven? Do you know how many have been produced and how many people have been benefited by science going through this process?
They're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Because our idea was we invite normal citizens to take part and we connect them to the industry, and we make sure that industry is there by involving them from the beginning. So we had somebody from the household domain, somebody from the travel domain, for example, as an industry coach who could actually bring it to the market. What we found is that the kind of the scaling strategies were just as diverse as the people joining it. So some said, this is a great experience. I don't want to go on. Some said, I want to grow my own company. Some said, I want to work with the industry coach. So it's really, really different, and their journeys are ongoing. So these things are not on the market yet. They're still working on it. But our project just ended, so this is quite recent. Yeah.
Super quick
question
and super quick answer.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Question. I mean, what do you expect? How many, let's say in terms of products, what do you think in 2 or 3 years will come out?
From this, we hope to see maybe 4 or 5 of them in total. So the number of them at the very end is not very big. So 11 came out because of our strict collection. And we hope to see maybe 4. But this is only part of the thing. The other thing is really the encouragement and, making these communities speak up and get involved. and showing that it actually has a benefit.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.